Hello, Big Daddy Fun here. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope things are going well for you and that life is treating you good. As you've seen, I collected 2 villagers and took them upstairs and they started breeding. And so now I have come into a bit of a problem. You can see I do have a fair amount of sugar cane in here, not a great amount. So I want to show you too. My melon supply is almost depleted. I have a bit of wheat, and you know what? I'm going to grab that too. Actually, we're just going to take a stack. Okay, let's see here. We'll take a stack of melon slices. And you can see my carrot supply is kind of getting low. My pumpkin supply is low. My potatoes are running down. And let's see here. We're going to look at a couple other things that have been diminishing. Yeah, to be, let's see here. My rotten flesh isn't. I don't have a whole lot more of that. I don't have a great amount of leather. We're going to go ahead and grab that, I think. And also, I guess that was about it. So the reason that my supply has diminished so much is because my villagers have been breeding. And I'm going to take you up and show you the area where I had taken the villagers. And you're going to see, I'm going to do a little bit of trading quick, but also show you why my supplies have greatly diminished. You can see now I've got a golem here, I've got a golem over there, and I got a golem there. So I only created the one golem, okay? And I want to grab some wheat, and I want to grab this paper, and I think we're going to grab some melon slices, and we're going to go over here. And you can see it's starting to get night, but for the most part I'm not too worried about things because I have not seen very much of anything spawn here. And let's see, I want to make some paper. Okay, alright, so I think that'll do it. So we're going to go back over here to my little makeshift village. And let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just drop these melon slices back up there. I don't think I have enough pumpkin, but we'll take that with just in case. Okay, so we're going to go in here. So you can see at this point, I now have 4 houses, and I placed doors on top of all 4 of them. Then I put some planks up on top and put torches there so nothing spawns. So let's go ahead and take a trip into the first house here, and you see I have, it looks like 6 villagers in here. Some of them have hearts going up, but not all of them. Let's see here. Oh, there's a farmer. We can trade some wheat and get some emerald. And let's see here. So that'll be it for the farmers. We got a butcher. And then we've got another librarian. This was so there's 2 librarians in here. I do have a cleric in here, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can get to him because they're both kind of meshed together. Come on. Separate, guys. Okay. That worked. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab, oh, that's 3 glowstone for an emerald. I think I'll take and get 9 of those. So we have all these guys in here. Let's see, does he have any new trades? Bottle of enchanting. Okay, typical for a cleric. Come on, move. Alright, so we had 6 villagers in there. Let's go into this one. And I am not going to begin to try to count all the villagers in here. So we didn't have a whole lot that we could trade with this guy. Let's just see if he... now he has some new trades. Okay. So we're going to just look and see who what some of these guys have. And it's actually kind of hard to get around to some of these guys. Wow, I should have traded the paper with that guy. He had a better paper trade than the first guy. And this guy, you can see he only offers 1 glowstone for 1 emerald, so I'm glad I traded with the other guy. So anyway, I'm looking for another farmer. Oh, here's farmers over here. Well, I think they're over here. Wait, that's a farmer. And now I got a nitwit in the way. Okay. And it appears that I do not have enough melon or pumpkins, so we're not going to be able to trade. I do have a leather worker, but I couldn't find him, and I'm not going to spend too much time working on that. So we're going to just take this stuff and drop it off here. So I have several librarians and cartographers and some farmers, and so what I need to do is start trying to get a way to get sugar cane so I can convert that to paper, and some melons and some pumpkins. So we're going to take a little trip over here, and I'm going to show you this is a new building that you guys have not seen yet. And I'm going to grab a couple supplies out of here real quick to help me finish this project. I did about half of the project. You can see this side looks all well and done. The back is, or the back is done, and this side is done. And you can see I have some glass in here so you can actually look in and see what's happening. But anyway, I am going to take a nap so that it's daytime, and so we don't have to worry about putting our villagers into any kind of danger. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go inside here. I placed 2 jack-o'-lanterns out here to help with the lighting. And then I placed an iron door on here because I do plan on letting the villagers out of that space at some point. But and when I do, I don't want them opening this up. So you can see right over here I have sugar cane planted. This is an automatic sugar cane farm. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first show you exactly what I did and how I did it to make this. So what I did, because I am in a cold biome and the water kept freezing, I placed 2 glowstone down here in the end, and then I placed 2 buckets of water. I have this dugout. It's 2 blocks wide, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks, and then I dug out a 2x2 section from there, and then I put 1x2 section here, put a chest in. This hopper's facing into that chest, and this hopper's facing into the other hopper. So what happens is anything that comes from this area up in here, we'll try to get back up here again, and I'll show you. So anything that gets dropped in here will come down, will flow into the hoppers, and I think I just picked it up, and then it'll go into the chest. So we're going to try that again just from here so you can see it, and then it goes into that chest. So to do this, I'm going to show you step by step how I did it to build this. And honestly, I got this idea from Pixel Riffs, and watching one of his videos, and it's a very simple idea, very simple plan. All you do is you place pistons here. Okay, so then I need to place a block up here. So then what you do is you go behind here, and to keep it simple, I'm just placing 3 observers, just like this. And then what you want to do is place redstone behind here. So now what happens is when anything comes up in front of a piston, and we're going to see if I can do this without getting hit. Okay. And I'm not really sure. I guess what we need to do is if we place a block here and then right there, you can see. Then it activates the piston. Okay? And it knocks you off. So, and again, if you take something away, it does the same thing. So, this is all ready to go. So now all we're going to do is go out here, grab some sugar cane, and place it in our inventory there. And then we're going to go back up here and just plant some sugar cane here. Alright, so there you go. Now you got to see that's exactly what happens. And you can see the, I don't know, you probably didn't see it because I didn't get to look down quick enough. But then the sugar cane would have flowed right down into these hoppers and then over here into the chest. And you can see I got 3 more sugar cane in there. So I'm going to drop this in there, and I'm going to take this out. And while I'm in here, I'm going to grab this hoe and put it in place of the axe, which we're not going to need. So on this side, what I did is I planted some pumpkin over here. So I got this idea. It's sort of from another video I watched. I'm sorry, I can't tell you who it is because I apologize. I did not keep track of who it was. Anyway, it is not actually that person's design. It's sort of theirs, but I had to adapt it because their design was a little bit different. It actually had the stalks here where I have them, and then open behind it, and they had stalks in every single piece of dirt, and then open behind it, and then the pistons were back there. What I didn't like about that was the pistons would have to push the melon or the pumpkin across 2 blocks, and I set that up, and I found that a lot of them were ending up just sitting in here and were being lost. So I wanted a greater success ratio. It means that I have less pumpkins up, but I'm not gonna lose any. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and build this one real quick. So what we're gonna do is place a piston here, here, and here, so that it's every other one. And now I am also going to kind of fill this in quick, because I want to make sure that when the pumpkin comes out, that it goes where it's supposed to. Okay. Now I probably could fill in over here. I haven't done that. We'll just do it like that, and that should keep any from popping off to the side. Okay, so now the next thing that we need to do is we need to get up here on the top, because we need to place the observer here, 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 and then here. And so we're doing it so that they're facing down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place a block on top, going the whole way across. So what happened was, you know what? I've got this wrong. We actually need to come lower with these observers. Which is okay, because we can do this. So I'm going to actually have to place a block on top here, just so I can get up and place it in the right direction. Now we'll take these blocks away. Bear with me. This is all still new to me, and basically I don't remember this design because I've had to create it, so it's a little bit harder for me than the other one was, and so I'm kind of trying to copy off of the one on the other side. And so now what we need to do is try to get this placed facing down on top of those, just like this. So then we're going to take these away. I basically put them there just so I could get up on top. And you might have just seen the pumpkin get taken away over on the other side there. So then we place a block up on top here. And then we're going to go up top, and we're going to start here and place redstone, just like that. And then we're also going to place redstone there and there. I know, not there, but we're going to place it here. And then we're going to put a repeater. I've got to remember how this goes. Okay, so we're going to put a repeater in here. Let's see if I can do this. And I got to look at the other one to see. Okay. So I got it backwards. Of course. Alright, so we're going to put a repeater there. And we're going to take this away. So then we got to put another repeater into this one. If I can get myself angled just right, I can do this. Right like that. And then I put this one on 3 ticks. Okay? So at this point, and then the other thing that we got to do yet is run redstone. Oh, not a repeater, redstone along the back here. And then our farm is actually ready to go once I take these blocks away. And you can see when I take them away, it pushes out. So, our farm is now ready to be hoed. And so we're going to do here, 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 and here. And then we're going to plant watermelon. Well, melon. And then I am actually going to go get some bone meal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry for the interruption. This is my future self coming back because I was a dummy when I was doing this video. This is my future self who is much smarter and wiser and more intelligent coming to tell you that that is not exactly right. So where I placed those observers is at the wrong spot. So you're going to see some X's and you're going to see some circles. So you do not want to put the dispensers or the observers where the X's are, where I put them here, but you want to put them where the O's are. Basically, they have to go over top where the pumpkin, or in this case the melon, is going to grow. They get placed directly over top the, well, not directly over top the pistons, but where the pistons would push out. So it is not the space directly above the where the plant is going to go, but where the melon is going to actually grow out from. And so then it signifies to the piston to push that melon out, and then it can grow again. So go ahead and we're going to continue with the video now. Okay, so I've made the adjustments that were necessary. So now I have the observer over the block that where the pump or the melon's going to grow, and the stalk opposite. So here's the thing, all right? When it comes to watermelon or melon stalks or pumpkin stalks, you cannot have a block directly above the stalk. So you have to have the stalk planted here, the piston and the observer on the same block over here, and so on and so forth down the line. So I made the corrections to the melon farm, and so now we're gonna go ahead and watch again and see and make sure that it works correctly. So there you have it. The melons came out. You can see I have one that's stuck there and did not come out, and well, that's okay because it went with the next one, but now I got one down there. But it seems as one grows, it pops them out from there, so I think we'll be okay there. So there you have it. Now I have a pumpkin farm, an automatic pumpkin farm, an automatic melon farm, and an automatic sugarcane farm. And you can see I have some sugarcane over here that did the same thing. And so we're going to go over here and grab it. Now, I don't think I told you, but for the water here, I did the same thing on this side as I did on that side. The only difference is it comes a little closer to the chest. And I could probably revise over here, and I could probably make it a little bit longer. But the way it is like I'm happy. I could probably maybe even put like either one or two more sugar cane stalks like here and gain more, but I think I'll be okay with the amount that I have. So anyway, that is the melon, pumpkin, and sugar cane farm. And just to show you, we're going to pop in here and look in the chest. So you can see I've got, just in the time that I've been doing this video, I've gotten several pumpkins, several sugar cane, and I've gotten 10 melon slices already. So anyway, I think it'll work out well. I don't think it's going to produce a great amount, but it will I produce some. So anyway, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you next time. I'm Big Daddy Fun.